we go.
We handle expert. It'll just take longer. We can finish these up. Get each other. A little more fun.
I like Mystery Heroes.
Mystery Heroes.
I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Mystery Heroes, but I don't mind it when we have them. There we go.
I like Mystery Heroes until I don't.
Yes, exactly.
Plus, like I've got the back-to-back games. Not only am I getting, like, not only are they getting like Rissa, Tor, and Bastion comps, but I'm getting put up against like two Grandmasters. And four
Ugh.
Grandmasters. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, did we? I think this is the first time I've really streamed Overwatch in a long time. Like, I tried to before. Hello, everybody hanging out with the Geeks R Us team.
Fail.
He is a pretty new streamer. Congrats!
And from the way he plays, he's almost as new of a streamer as he is an Overwatch player.
Hey, be nice. He means it with love, though.
Okay.
Not only salty, it's spicy. It does. I gotcha. But I am dyslexic when it comes to like rights and lefts. Yes, you can ask Jingles about that one. Oh, I forgot I had that. Wait. It is, yeah, you mix up letters and numbers. Your brain processes things differently.
Yeah.
No.
It's not a learning. I guess it is a learning disability.
Brain.
Like I have a small issue where I flip flop them. Like words like what? I swap the W and the A, or the H and the A. So I like to spell what W-A-H-T.
What?
I see it probably in my brain. Oh, put it on paper. I put that.
Oh, there's an assassin? Yeah, Bob got it. Yeah, Bob. Nope, she's still alive. Dark Spear's knocking down. How would she not get hit, though?
She's shaking. Like Reinhardt's charge.
Oh, gotcha.
Let them up.
Enemy dropship incoming.
Back on that.
we get the dropship guys while they're mostly in the dropship?
You can start hitting me.
Where's the rest of the dudes? The door didn't open. Is it timed? Oh.
They come. Smoke 'em out of there.
Ah, dang.
Backside.
Is there a sniper or something here?
Works there. Jeez, hard.
Okay.
There are a series of 14 up and I left a couple more. So they come.
Let them up.
Ah,
Somebody get him back up.
Ah, here comes Bob. And Bob got her.
Assassins down.
the ultimate cheat factor.
Well, I mean, so was Torp's turret would do the same thing.
Yeah, Bob with the damage for a second. Before it does. I mean,
Here it comes.
The whole city's crawling with Talon soldiers.
Yeah, we hadn't noticed.
For me to find a way in.
Big guy coming in.
He's coming after me. I'm gonna go find a healing pack.
Heavy assault at it. Here it comes.
Watch out, guys.
Picked up some company on the way in.
Does my
It might take a little while.
dynamite hurt you guys?
no.
Alright, it just hurts me and the bad guys.
No friendly fire.
Well, it hurts me if I hit myself, though. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's not friendly fire.
That's true. It does not.
Junkrat is the only one that's immune to this building.
AoE?
Fire in the hole.
That's the relationship.
I'll meet you at the courtyard behind the art gallery.
Same.
Smoke 'em out. Bob, do something.
I like how my Bob shows up when the assassin does. Saying. Do something!
Get inside.
I'm entering Venice airspace now. Headed toward your position.
Buddy's here.
Hmm.
Well, what?
Same as like Blackwatch.
Enemies on that drop zone.
Oh!
Enemy snipers
Sniper.
down.
I got him. Damn it! I caught myself on fire. No, maybe?
He should, yeah.
Yeah, he's a player.
I think, like,
Wait, was he
yeah,
standing
yeah,
on top of where Jingles was and helped res him?
yeah, he counts as a player. Anything that player does, he can do.
Yeah, he can also buff him too. As if he's a player.
He'll,
Talon sniper.
One sniper.
Snipers, black guy. Let them up. Immortality bubbles down. Got you good as new.
Watch your back.
How about a little extra healing?
They're dropping in reinforcements.
Watch for that sniper.
Where's the sniper?
yeah.
I do? Okay. I was like, I thought she sees her and I'm like, really? Where?
Heavy on top, heavy on top. You fancy, you red thing.
Somebody get him back up.
Come down.
Do something.
Oh fuck, I'm down too. But where's Bob? Oh, Bob's not in our circle, is he?
For pickup. Head to the roof of the restaurant for pickup.
Heavy assault incoming.
Okay. Ha. Everybody on the board. Hmm. Yes, I did. Mr. Hero time? I know. Purple what? Oh, 2 purples out of boxes? Oh, I have 3 loot boxes. Look at that. I got 2 purples also. The new highlight intro for Sombra. Are we searching for mystery heroes now? Yeah.
Welcome to Oasis.
This is now my home, as much as any other.
Good.
Heal up.
5, 4,
And then occasionally E.
2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Oh, there's some Geet. Oh, Geet? Geeta? What's her name? I haven't played her for a while.
Moira by your side.
You don't pull on me.
This will heal you.
Can Sigma res? I didn't think so.
My will made real.
Barrier in place.
Why am I stuck? Oh, because I may put a wall behind me. There goes his wall.
This will improve your condition.
Or apparently how it's supposed to play that. I have no idea how to play Sigma. Ooh. I managed to get a bastion.
Touch from afar.
Turret detected.
This is my will.
Towards them.
Enemy turret down.
Rigum parula. The power of destruction.
Being frozen by May. Oh no! Bastion down.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Overtime.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty. Enemy turret.
Oh my god. Give me characters that don't know how to play. Like Doomfist. Oh, they have a... Yeah. They also had a wrecking ball, just kind of swinging around. Yeah.
I will protect the innocent.
Alright, game face on. I can't wait to get into the fight.
So Vermina is 7.
5,
Who's our other healer?
4, 3, 2.
Oh, there you go.
Round 2.
I thought that was a Junkrat. That Jingles was a Junkrat. I don't know how to play my characters.
The objective is now active.
I need a healing pack. I don't know where they are. Oh, I'm gonna come here.
Right.
Yeah!
Got you good as new.
Thanks.
down. Took out the shield down.
I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
Okay.
Alright, she only has like 6 shots.
Regen up. Regen burst activated.
Let's see you get past this. Fire at will. Double. At the top of my game.
Coming up. Guys.
I'm pretty much a ground pharaoh today.
Up the top.
And they have a torb. I need a heal.
Do that.
On the point. There we go, thanks.
Off the top.
Let them up.
Come on, what the hell? So I hit my ult, I had a good few seconds, and then I died. Oh, fucking Roadhog. I'm here too. I don't know where the dude is. Oh, last
I
bullet.
need that lead.
Where do you want me to go?
Up top.
Oh, okay, come on. Alright, I'm here. Oh, they're all fucking there. Yeah. About what, Lokoto?
Your safety is my
I do about what? Oh.
overtime.
I'm coming in with Arissa. About your art? You posted it somewhere, right?
Play of the game.
Yeah, it's probably where he killed me mid-ult. Not even mid-ult, beginning of my ult. Oh, he didn't kill me though, somebody else did. Nice. Yeah. That was really... on my part. I need to add a setting.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I don't know, Koto.
From the plan, and victory will
I just had to make sure I could push to mute, and that way I don't bother everybody else's stream.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
beacon in place.
Go with some car wash.
Car wash? Oh, yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
I'll take out Lucio. Mercy. Who should I have? Ash. Oh, bitch.
See you later. Be right back.
They've got Sim up top.
Been here all along.
He heals. Come that way.
Oh no! Hold it. Hey, credits! So, because we started talking about your
Maybe
crochet.
I'll back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll back.
Oh! Thanks! Thank you!
40 months.
40 months is a long time. Or, oh, I do. Well, it's been a really long time since I played the game. I think the last time I played is like the last time you guys saw me
Is
play.
it?
I forgot how to. No, an ant colony in your walls. Ew.
Science will reveal the truth.
All right. Somebody I know how to play, thankfully. I'm like playing Sombra and I'm like, I don't remember what I'm doing.
I require healing.
Thanks. Toying with the ledge. This is my will.
Oh, frick. Alright, so you have like ant colony, matchmaking decks, credits, main is Sombra. That's not Sombra. Oh, well, yeah, I just died right as he came.
No dying on my watch.
Oh no, you guys! Alright, I'm going back. All you guys are dead.
Checking in. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
You're fully healed.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Oops, they got a. Who's the little one? Baby Diva? Baby Diva did not die. Diva did not die. Oh, frick, I'm done. Playing round robin. Yeah, it's mystery heroes. So like you could get the same person a couple times. Doesn't go through everybody.
That's it.
Oof, that was ouchy.
Play of the game.
Oh. I want to make sure. Jingles, am I muted? Can you hear me? I must be muted. That's good. Wanted to make sure I had that down.
Triple kill.
Triple kill! Yikes. And there's 6 of us and Jingles at 26% of damage. Go Jingles! It's who you ended as, yeah.
I was.
Oh.
Sent out.
That was me imitating your emotes.
It's Harley performed it best with that snap and
Okay. So you did do it mostly with symmetric, probably.
Horizon Luna Colony.
Horizon. Luna Call.
That's true. I guess Jimmy doesn't help very much.
I'm Zarya, we got a May, Roadhog, Farah, Eva. Yeah.
Shoot for a new high score.
Two Farahs, we got two Farahs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Two.
Give me your best shot. Jet Beatles.
High score coming up.
Tracer, I got Tracer.
Get in there.
Yep, I'm with you, Jingles.
I'm on the objective. Come join me.
I'm down. 3 extra copies today. Yes. Totally caffeinated up. I have. Oh. I am now Bastion.
just out there.
Heal up. Enemy contact.
I'm Bastion, giving you support from behind.
No, she's thinking. Left point. Heal left point. Heal left point. Push out. Push out. Push out.
Yeah!
Commence attack on objective B.
Nice. I love how it's right there. No idea how to play Echo. I mean, I'm not Echo. I'm just saying I have no idea how to play.
Behind you, Doom. Behind you.
Ooh, ooh, there's Symmetra turrets. Mm. Does her turrets go away? Okay, good.
Behind you. Behind you. Behind you.
Ooh.
Good, good.
Mobility increased.
Alright, good. Ah. Yeah, head. On the you behind me.
Damn it. Oh, I've been doing so good at, like, healing myself and keeping... I find poop. Oh, oh.
My business, my rules.
I guess the captioning's acting up. Well, crap. I do need a better captioning program. This one's not.
Mercy on call.
Smoke him out of there.
Damn! I was so close. Oh, yes, thank you, Mercy Doom.
Back in the fight.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get.
Let's regroup up top, regroup up top. Kind of risking coming in against the shields. Wait, that's... Shields down, backing up.
Alright, where's the shield?
Yeah. Perfect. Shield up. Yeah. Dragon, let's dragons.
Oh, how? How? Oh.
I've got you in my sight.
Oh, I see.
Neutralized.
Together, we are strong.
I keep getting Zarya, and I used to be good with her, and now I don't know how to play it. Alright, who wants to be the tank that goes in? I guess if... Do a double? Alright.
Heal.
Ready for battle.
One bottom right.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm so... I feel like I'm so bad at this.
I will protect the innocent.
Oh, I'm Farah again.
Ash here.
Someone up top. Nice. Let's push that point then.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, their mercy's down.
Get that pocket, pocket, pocket. Okay.
Nice. That was so crazy close.
Play of the game.
Well, at least Or Aquabat is relatively a
Got you
nice
in my sights.
player.
Neutralized.
Ah,
It played in almost every competitive, but never placed.
We'll look
No,
at
their,
the
their
bronze
first one
medals
is
we got.
3, the last one is 26. Like, they play like every second or third competitive, but they've never placed. They've never finished the rank.
So Jingles actually looks up everybody on a different website. That's what he's where he's getting
That's
the
in the
info.
game.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Profiles. Nothing private.
Alright, what's her E? Oh, her E is backwards in time.
No dying on
Hey, I was Tracer!
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
What does Baptiste E do?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It is not my preference to see them
Okay.
personally, but I will see them done.
Which skin are you wearing? Or we want to set up?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
It's so kind of whatever.
Objective A.
I will shape order from chaos.
Touch from afar.
They got a Reinhardt.
Yeah, 2 shields. Yeah. I got 3 shields. There you go. Good face, bitch.
That's doing damage to me.
Regenerating your cellular structure.
Sigma?
I excited the enemy.
They have got a widow.
You're fully healed. Get inside.
Pardon.
Reality bends to my will.
The mortality field's down. Watch yourself. Bursting the fellow.
What happened? You're the funny. Nice.
Moria's coming up top left, Moria. Got there with the Sigma.
Teleporter online.
There's that widow that's still up there taking pot shots.
The mortality field.
Up top, it's up top. Damn it. Don't steal out of vessel.
Get inside.
Calabrina! I'm trying to heal you! And, you... Yeah, the widow was there, like, kept shooting at you. And got both of us.
Moira by your side. 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, let's forget this. Oh, Widow, watch your heads, watch your face.
Is that freaking widow still there?
At your service.
She moved. No, it's not there.
Alright, well, I'm Diva. I could probably, like, attack her. Bomb her. Not Diva bomb. Alright, they're coming
Ooh,
in.
nice.
30
Did you get her?
remaining.
No, I got the tour. You ran into my balls.
You ran into your balls.
Oh, that happens. I'm gonna tag.
Doomfist on point.
Don't get this tag.
Uh-oh. Their widow has fight.
Tag. Tag. Stay on the right, stay on the right. Tag. Good job. Widow on top, she's tagged.
Nice.
Victory.
That widow stayed alive for what feels like way too long. Oh, fun. Screen printing is something I would like to learn more about.
Play of the game.
Nice! Well, the callouts were great, where you're like telling us who you tagged and all that.
Epic.
Wonderful.
When the healer gets the kill. That's a good point. Did Talabrina leave the group on purpose or left the game? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It's really late for you guys.
Boy, I want to go play with anyways.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to a little more calmer game.
I just got a new set of ropes.
Yes.
I have a Vive Pro, but it's completely compatible. And really, the only thing the Index really adds is a slightly better resolution, a little bit crisper screen. Not with the other $7.
I was gonna say, oh,
Controllers.
that means I can't play Loop Hero, but I actually bought my own copy of Loop Hero today, so I could play. I mean, you could. If you want to watch Loop Hero. Sweet. And I'm gonna jump out of channel. I don't actually seem to be able to hear my game. There we go. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright. Woohoo! Geeks are us! Welcome in. You just missed us playing some Overwatch, and now we have switched over to Loop Hero. Yeah.
The shifting dynamic.
It's a shifting dynamic. Yes, and in case there's anybody in your group who doesn't know, we are fundraising for St. Jude. So if that's something you guys, if people are willing and able to donate, yes. Yeah, see our nice little thing up there. Occasionally flashes our next goal. But yeah, Loop Hero. Super fun, really chill. D-written, hey dude! Yeah. And right now I'm kind of at this point where I'm doing a lot of farming. The next step forward for me in this game is to be able to fight and successfully beat 4 creatures at a time. But even if I didn't want to progress, I could just kind of hang out and keep running loops, and it's actually kind of relaxing in a really weird way. Get a 4 average, just gotta stream more, and get 27 more followers to get affiliate. Hooray, Geeks R Us! So yeah, Geeks R Us is actually a group that I am part of. We have a fantastic Discord group, and we just got done playing Overwatch together. And take a look at this shirt. And we're working on getting the channel to affiliate, and I will occasionally stream on that channel as well. So yes, this is the new Geeks R Us shirt, the founding member shirts. Geeks R Us has actually been around for a little over a year. I was looking through some old messages and all that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a while. So I just unlocked the encyclopedia, which tells me a little bit about everything I've ever come in contact with in the game. As far as cards, as far as bad guys. Thick forest, no one knows who or what. I don't know where the forest actually comes from, though. Let's see. What else I got? Crafting. Crafting uses up stuff that I kind of don't want to use right now. Oh my gosh, we have an incoming donation from an anonymous donor. $20 via Tiltify. So, let's see, I don't think I have a specific $20 thing, but depending on whoever did it, if they want to out themselves. I do have Bean Boozled, and that would be 2 beans. So thank you guys so much for the donations. But yes. I might do beans later, but I also would need someone to claim their thing. Because what else could you do? You could do 5 stickers of my face if you wanted to. It can be kind of a mishy-mashy of whatever we got going on down there. Or tell me to put on a different well, different. I'm not wearing lipstick now. I have some crazy lipstick colors. I got bright red. I've got blue. I don't have green, but I have like 3 different shades of purple. So that's I'm gonna put lipstick on. Someone should just reminded me that I haven't had chapstick in a while. Alright, so the crafting thing, which I'm still new to. Purple! Oh, that was paint. Alright. Let me go find it. Geeks R Us was created on January 12th, 2019. Okay, so it was 2 years then. Alright. So, like I said, I have like 3 different purples. So I'll try and show them off. Oh, there's black also. Only 3 purples? I feel like there's another color in here. Oh no, I have 2 blacks. That's what I'm looking at. Alright. So I have a very bright purple here. And then I have a more maroon, but this is actually Kuromi from, you know. Ooh, a big birthday thing, yeah. And then there's this one, which I haven't worn yet. And this is also very dark purple. The color is called Tokyo. You got credits a purple shirt. I'm not sure what to do with that. No, you just like purple. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Wait, so I don't know what the no is for. I'm so confused. I just saw colors. Gonna lurk hopping off. Yeah. Alright, guys. Sleep well. Alright. Sounds great. Thank you, dear written. So that should be able to go through. Craft supply. I can put stuff in the supply depot. It looks like I have a maximum amount of stuff that can stay there. But I don't know what these do. Okay, so active. Deal 10 HP at the start of each day. 10% chance to receive a ration after killing a red wolf. Damage. Okay. So I guess the more supplies I get, the more passive things I have happen. I'm guessing once I level up some of these things, I'll get more passive effects. I didn't think these actually still provided effects, which is really cool. So that will help us complete the loops and actually do something like the 4 at a time. Oh, you know what, D-Written? That is just kind of a reason for me to switch my logos. I do have like a... So if you scroll down and see the About Me and the Follow Me and the tip jar, I have a version of that cat on my Discord. And I've been meaning to switch it. Actually, it's the picture for my bot. So my bot account... I'm the bot. Okay, so that account, the picture that that account is using is the one I've been thinking about flip-flopping. Because it is more colorful. But that's my gift bot. The social media header. It's similar to that one, yeah. But like the paw's down and there's yarn in front of him. Yeah, that the one with the yarn is the one that's also on my Discord. It's the one that's here, so it's kind of like the main front page picture. It's the one I have on my Etsy store that I've never actually sold anything on. Statistics and build other things. But yeah, right now I'm kind of like I'm missing pieces for the warehouse, missing pieces. Ooh, the watchtower looks like one I can actually build. Yeah, the watchtower is like the only one I can build. I just need to do a few more loops and get like 2 more spheres. Let's go ahead and do that. My current favorite run is with the rogue. The rogue character. Streaming for almost an hour, maybe dumb on occasion. Oh no. I think I've only been live for like an hour, so we haven't really missed too much. Just the Overwatch stuff. Alright. So, characters currently moving at twice the speed. This is our campsite. We start here, follow this loop. These guys are little slimes. We kill them, we get trophies. Now that's a specific rogue thing. Oblivion gets rid of a tile. Quickly, Spider Cocoon Battlefield gives us a chest. Once I make a full loop. And you have to fight the chest. It's like, not quite a mimic. Not nearly as strong as a mimic. But like I said, D-Red, and that's really good to know. I've been kind of being like, yeah, I should probably switch him around and just sort of dragging my feet on it. But like, now you've provided a real reason for me to like get my button gear and just switch them. It's not difficult. It's a profile picture. Just switch it. Or just upload the one. I don't even need to switch anything. Alright, so I can't use most of these cards. The Spider Cocoon spawns spiders really fast. And so I don't want to put that down yet. And there's meadows, which give me healing, and there's mountains, which give me... Okay, so now I have a grove. Grove, and I have a blood grove. Blood grove will help me kill things. I'm going to put a village here. If this spawns wolves, the village can have wheat fields, like this guy. But the wheat fields also spawn scarecrows I have to fight. The blood grove helps me kill things near it. That area. That would be really awesome. For more engagement. Alright. So what happens is when I have those trophies, when I get to my campsite, I trade the trophies in, I get a bunch of gear. So now, pause the game. So I can switch out my gear. Yes. Boots. Don't have any boots on. Now I can decide what the next best weapon is. Damage to all. Overall damage 46. It's this guy here. We'll replace that. And then do I have a better chest piece? Do this one. Sweet. A lot of cards here. But I'm waiting for a specific card before I play too many of the mountains and meadows. Mountains and meadows. The mountains and rocks up my total hit points, and the meadows heal me each day. So this up here is a day progress marker. At the end of the day, when it turns night, more monsters appear. Rocks I don't mind putting down. Not really missing out on too much. Slice, slice. But I also don't want to lose cards. If my hand gets too full, I lose those cards. I don't want to lose any of them. So now we can see how this blood growth works. When I start fighting this little guy, who's the rat wolf, the blood growth, when rat wolf gets to 15% or less, will get consumed by vines. It's pretty cool to watch. Boom. Vines. Alright. Come on. Give me a treasury card. That's what I'm waiting on. Treasury card. It's another meadow. Right, we've made another pass, so now time to reevaluate the gear again. Alright, doesn't look like I have any okay, so 2 boots. That gives me 14% evasion. I want evasion. Max HP. Crit damage. Or just max HP. I like the idea of crit damage. And weapons here. 8 to 12 damage. So we're gonna replace the mace. That's good. The damage to all, I'm not fighting multiples at the moment, so... Now what do we got? Not quite full yet. Steady. But I do... have to start putting things down. I don't want to lose the mountain. I kind of don't mind if I lose the spider. You're such a rogue, Crit Fisher. I mean, that's how I beat the first boss. I actually kind of feel like evasion and this particular character, when I get enough experience on this bar, I can choose one of 3 random traits, and one of the traits that I've been choosing as often as I can is I get a rat wolf to fight with me 75%, like it's 75% chance of a wolf coming to join me. A rat wolf, which is like a smaller version of a wolf, which is nasty. But yes, this is going very slow. Right now I'm already on my 2nd loop. But again, I haven't been getting the right cards, honestly. Let's see. I could make life crazy for myself and put the spider thing here. Alright, let's make life painful. Alright. I've put down everything I can put down. Well, except for the 2nd blood growth. But I don't think I wanted that. Alright. So like I said, I may have just made life a lot tougher. So. So many wheat fields. That's a rat wolf. Meadow. There. Another grove. Want to put another grove down? Not yet. Not just yet. The meadow I can put here. I do want to make 9 of these rock or mountains. So I'm waiting for rock and mountain cards to place there. Alright, new gear time. Alright, so I have a pole, 9 to 13 damage, and counter and defense, so we're going to replace the other pole arm. We have level 5 boots, which is evasion 15, which is actually beats our special boots. Oh, these are also boots. Armor, but the armor doesn't do anything special, so we're just gonna leave it as it is. I also would like to get a village card. That would be cool, because then I can get quests and I can get better gear. It's actually quite crazy that I'm on the 3rd loop already, and I haven't gotten any of those cards that I mentioned. Alright, so it's gonna be like another day before I get there, so there's gonna be 3 spiders for me to fight. Little purple dudes are spiders. Oh shoot, I was gonna put the grove down here, and I didn't. Well, I don't have any regen, so it's not like it really matters. But that gave me a resource. I wanted to put it down in front of me so I could get the benefits of it. Yeah. Alright, so I have ruins. Ruins also spawn dudes. I think I do want... Oh, the ruins here. I probably should have waited till I was closer, though. Because it'll still spawn guys with the day-night cycle, and by the time I get there, there will be more than just one. Those guys are a little harder to fight. Hey, look, a village! Finally! Oh, but I needed to put the village here. I can't walk past it. Alright, so that. I'm gonna put the village down so I don't forget to. No harm in putting it down, like, right there. Wheat fields need to wait. Those also spawn things. I don't want things there before I show up. I'm walking away. It'll be a while before I show up again. Slice. Alright, now I feel like things are gonna get interesting. Alright, so I'll have a second chest spawning. Alright, so I get all that stuff. It fills my inventory. It takes the things I didn't use and turns it into resources for me. Resources are up here. And this second number gets to 10. There are 33 little pieces. A lot of the little pieces can be combined to make a bigger piece. If I get 3 or if I get 10 of the bigger pieces, that's when I consider stopping back at camp. And stopping my loop. And the way this game is, you forget everything. Is it? Yes, it's a roguelike light. So once I make the loop, when I decide to stop or when I die, I forget everything. Except my campsite, and I can go back to the campsite and build things. Oh wait, I didn't put any new gear on. Shoot. Alright, so we have a level 6 axe, which is pretty beefy. I also have a level 4. Let's go ahead and just the level 6 and the special 4. We have a special 5 chest. Ooh, counter's really good. And boots. Did we get any upgraded boots? Everything seems to be equal or less than. Well, that's pretty forgiving. It is, like I said, it's a roguelike light. Mountain top. No. So I put down the extra mountain. Now that means I have 10 rocks or mountains on my field. It makes sure it spawns a goblin camp. I don't like goblin camps. We'll see how it goes, but otherwise I just might, you know, oblivion it. Once, it spawns once a day. I'm not interested. It also didn't spawn in a place where I can actually leverage it. Alright, so we actually killed the worm. Sometimes the worms can re-burrow and then they stay there. And because the worms have like a ranged spit attack, I fought the wolf there. It could have helped attack me and the wolf. For Isaac expansion coming out, the Isaac expansion. I don't know what that is. Is it for this game? Alright, so now there's the crow, whatever. Rocks. So by completing that set of 9 rocks there, I can, I'll actually get really amazing healing. This makes me walk faster, which means I can get farther along the path before the day ends, and means less things spawn to override me. The Binding of Isaac, I have heard of Binding of Isaac. I've never played it. I've never played Binding of Isaac. Alright, and now I'm gonna put down the wheat fields. wheat fields add extra healing to when I pass through the village. So now I have a camp that heals me, and I have the village that heals me. Sometimes, here we go. Well, do I want to do that yet? I'll put down the mountain and complete this after I get to the campsite. New quest! I have to kill that wolf down there. He has a little crown on his head now. I see what I said about getting up to 10. We're at 7 right now. And right now I'm at the point of the game where I do want to leave with all of my resources. So when I enter the camp... Ooh, an old painting. See, now that's also very special. Reminds you of someone, but you can't remember who it was. Increases damage done to boss by 4%. Like, that's really good. I actually will probably stop off now. But before I stop off... And that gets me a lot of resources. I don't think I necessarily get resource placing a bit. Place all the cards I can. Get some extra things. Alright. Extra resources there. And this is where I'm actually going to stop. And, nice little runaway with a gold border means I get to keep 100% of the things that I just obtained. Because that is a special item. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing a roguelike. Well, this one is called Loop Hero. You can probably tell them the game title. Oh wait, no, I didn't change it. It still says I'm playing Overwatch. Let's change that now. But it's only $15. Hero and RPG strategy card board game. Closed captions, Charity St. Jude. What other tags can I use? So like roguelike is not a tag, which I find really weird. That roguelike is not a tag on Twitch. Neither is indie game. Wait, did I change that? Indie? They have indie music, but not indie game. Inking instrumental interviews. I mean, technically it's instrumental music. I'll just click that. Charity St. Jude, closed captions, instrumental. I have one more tag I can place in here. Anyway, yeah, $15 on Steam. I bought my own copy today. Because I was borrowing Jingle's copy out of his library, but if you borrow somebody's Steam game, they can't use Steam at all. Which is weird, because it's like you're borrowing a book from the library, you're not, like, taking over all the bookshelves. Alright, cooperative? No. Low percentage, no limit. One-shot adventure? Actually, this is my first playthrough. That's a tag. First playthrough. Done. Alright, so all this should be updated now. Very NSFW, very fun. You put way too many hours into it. Nice. Alright. And we were retreating. Kitten, hi. Put the blanket inside the kitten's little sleepy. Hooray! I should be able to build the watchtower now. Here. Watchtower, yes. I'll put on the outskirts. That's a nice structure, sturdy, reliable, useful. I keep telling myself this over and over again. Oh. Crossbow. Civilians will sleep better at night. I can give their safety. Go back and see what that does for us. One crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with bosses yourself. You can build up to 4 towers. Okay, so one crossbowman from each tower. So Right? Mud hut. I think that's grayed out because I can't build anymore. Or because I can't build it though. So library, I need 4 of those special things. Those are the ones where I need to kill 4 creatures. Have the creatures drop stuff. How do I unlock the forest heart? Okay, here. But I don't know how to get the green thing. Wait, here we go. An attempt to improve and adapt, attempt eternal struggle for a place under the sun. Orb of evolution. That may have come from the boss, so I may have to fight the boss again. So we'll go to our supply. I have a mirror now. What is this? +1 defense. Alright, so mirror. And then I like having extra HP. That's... What about crafting? Do I have enough to craft stuff? I'll go ahead and craft a food. Hey, what is this? Garlic. +2 damage against all vampires. Well, I don't really use the vampire card, so I won't be doing anything with that. But let's play a new class. I unlocked a necromancer a while ago and haven't played it yet. Oh, wait, no, I did. I played it once. Summon skeletons at the fight instead of their master. The fight instead of their master. Not with warrior gear. But that sucks, because it can't wear any warrior gear. Let's go ahead and play the necromancer. Yeah, I see it. No armor, no shield, no weapon. I need rings, amulet, and a tome. First loop, I feel like you could just let it play on its own. And unless you get awesome cards. Yeah, unless you get awesome cards, like, you really don't have to do anything. And you know what I did? I forgot to put in the lipstick. Paint, did you tell me which one you have to hit the hay? Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, D-Written. I really appreciate it. Oh, speaking of, I know you do some of the crypto stuff. I'm playing around with NFTs. So, I haven't really... I've made some accounts and tried to figure it out, but it's like going down a freaking rabbit hole. So, if you want to chat about that at some point, if that's something you're interested in, love to have more information. Because it's definitely not as simple as I thought it was going to be. And I'm realizing that this camera quality is really low. I'm probably gonna have to switch the cameras. Like, it's actually pixely. Hold on, let me check it in OBS. I guess it's not as bad. Like, it definitely down reses when it goes to Twitch. It goes down really bad. Alright. Right, purple lipstick. Paint did not tell me which one. Or did she? Boot purple shirt. I don't have a purple shirt. Oh no, Kranit's got a purple shirt. Okay. Alright. I was all sorts of confused there. We'll put on the one that I think is like the most purpley. I'm gonna do it by using my phone as a mirror. I don't have a... Like extreme purple. All right. $15 donation to St. Jude, and you can change my lipstick color. I've got purple, bright red, black, and blue. I think I also have like regular nude colors too, and I do have 3 shades of purple. That's fun. This back in the bag so I don't lose them. Oh, did I say black? I think I forgot black. I have black. But very purple. And let's keep going in our loop. Ooh, I want to go through the... So runes give me items. You're digging the purple? I like it too, actually. Now, the other 2 are darker. Like, this is like the bright one. Ooh, I already have a village card and a grove card. I'm getting a lot of cards. Alright, let's see. It's a little sticky, though. It dries up, and this one actually kind of, like, tightens. So it's a little... makes the lips a little drier. Alright, so there's the campfire. The village should probably go around here somewhere. Village. Here. And the grove. Place that there. It's definitely emo, but you're not mad at it. So I have a new Instagram that is about me wearing makeup and different clothes and stuff. I probably had it like the beginning of the year. Maybe I made it in December. But there's one picture specifically where I do have like a dark lipstick. I'm wearing a hat, and it looks definitely looks kind of emo. Alright, Bloodgrove. Bloodgrove can wait. Ruins can go right in front of me. Alright. Oh, I'm really close to the campsite. Shoot. I don't like putting things that spawn close to the campsite. Alright, so I got stuff. But yeah, I have to remember that I don't get stuff like the rogue gets stuff. I don't have to wait till the campsite. The enemies drop it. Like that. So it's a ring with a skeleton level. Yeah, actually the black looks pretty good on me also. The one that does not look good is the blue. That just looks really, it's kind of a teal. It looks bad. Like, it just doesn't go well with my skin. I don't know. It's bad. Alright, so in the village, we have a beacon. Excellent. That hits a lot of squares. That hits a lot of empty squares. Put down the Bloodgrove. Now I'll put down the Bloodgrove after the next day. Which is gonna happen soon. There we go. Now I put down. Do I want spider cocoons down? No, not really. I could put another grove down. Well, I would be okay with another. I want there. Not the best spot, but at least I can walk through it. I'm pretty sure I could pull off like the emo goth look really well. Actually, yeah, the Instagram account Hyperzen Wears, I think like one of the top row pictures is me in a black top and stuff, and I'm like a little goth, a little crafty, and you know, come join me on Twitch kind of thing. Alright, so I have a village there. And then the campsite's there, so somewhere in between, right about there, would be another village. So we can space out our healing. Yeah. That. Oh, shoot, but that also means I summoned a bandit camp. Bandit camp needs to go. Alright. Well... The bandit camp can actually stay there. It's next to the Blood Grove. This is where I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to put another village, like, right here. This is gonna be where I'm trying to get 4 or more things to spawn, so I can get this special resource. Skeleton level and defense. Magic HP. Alright. I don't want to use the grove yet. It's not gonna really happen. Alright. Help me with the worms. Help me, Blood Grove. Yes. Alright. Alright, I need to start putting down rocks. Down some meadows as well. Oh, 2 meadow. Rock can start being put over there. Mountain. And I'll leave it at that for now. Yes, I'll leave it at that for now. Oh, I did kill the one, didn't I? Thought I did. Alright, so we got that other village. Now I can get extra quests. What is this? Skeleton level plus 0.92, skeleton level plus 0.9. So that's not a village. Time to fight a wormy. New day has just passed, and the worm disappeared. Did not beat it. Oh, but yes, see here? They're actually fighting from the square over. And this is like a boss kind of slime. Yay, quest done. Sturdy stool. Again, like, I'm tempted to just stop off at the campsite. I think I'm going to. Be a little chicken. We're gonna keep our unique items. Alright, so we healed. See, and I would equip that grimoire. And let's put down some items to see if we can get anything special here. We do get some items just by placing other items down. Each of those little pebbles. I don't think... Another grove. Put down another village. I'm not going to do another round, so I'm not going to go through any of and Oblivion. Let's obliviate the town, the bandit. Dang, it didn't get me. Now it's time to run away. Oh, I got a ring though. I don't even know how I got that. But it's time to run away and keep our sturdy stool. I don't know what it does, but I'm keeping it. Plus 0.2 regen per second if you already have it. Oh, I already have it. That's the tricky. So apparently I have 8 items. Wonder if I can upgrade the supply depot. It seemed like can't build another watchtower. Can't forest it. Go back. The farm. Smelter. Intel center. Desert card. Sand dunes card. Oh. It unlocks. I didn't know I had that. I got those cards? Oh, not build. Expedition. Do I have cards like. Oh my gosh, I do! Final resting place of an ancient family line. Death and the lessons it teaches are honored here. Plus 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. Removes HP bonus from armor. Grants you 1 resurrection after hero's death. Ooh. A central hub for the true masters of Warcraft. They teach anyone to fight with any weapon. Creates an additional item slot, lowers item quality by 15%. Alright, so go ahead and make sure we can Rock and Mountain, Desert, Sand Dune, Meadow. No. Alright, Desert. Heat burns everything in its path, not only you. Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5. I don't remember. Alright, let's go ahead and take out some of these. Let's take out Blood Grove and Grove and add those cards in. I believe those are gold cards. Oh, I can only have one of them. And I can play them, and I can only play them once. So no groves and no Blood Grove. Vampire Mansion, Cemetery. I like the ruins better. It gives me a random basic resource, which means I can hopefully, maybe, probably get stuff that I wouldn't want to get. Can Saxon get 5 of them? I don't think so. Hey, Mizuno! How goes the looping? It's good. We're doing kind of resource runs. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, resource runs. A lot of running around, honestly. Grove. Like the treasury. I can have 15 cards. Oh, so I guess I have more cards. Yeah, I can only have one of those. But I think I have to play it each time I do it. Alright, so let's go ahead. Confirm that. I'm going to play the rogue class again. See how this goes with some of our new... The Ari Village demo comes out on the 17th. No, I have not heard about that. I mean, I guess... So now I can have necklaces. Or amulets, not necklaces. Beacon. And it helps me walk faster. Village. Villages. Village. Here? Yes. Not quite halfway, but oh, maybe I should put it over there. Oh, I should have put. Well, this is gonna immediately spawn a bandit thing. Mizuno is here. We're still ignoring him. Oh, hey, that's awesome. I mean, not the ignoring part, but the fact that like you're actually hanging out. I mean, I need to get my poke so I can hang out too. We just haven't decided on what, where, whatever we're doing. I'm kind of waiting for my health insurance to let me know, because I don't work in like any sort of like customer facing capacity. Like I'm really not currently eligible. I think I will be like tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I keep going to the myturn.ca.gov, but it keeps telling me I'm not eligible. I'm like, if you want to push people to get the stuff, like, let us get it. Alright, bunch of gear. So first I'm going to start with the amulets. I'm gonna go with that one. That's kind of a no-brainer. I only have one other weapon, which is also not magical, which is... And the boots. I have 4 pairs of level 2 boots. 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. Come with the 5%. Oh wait, no, there's this one. 3% and 7%. I'd rather have the evasion, honestly. Alright, so 75 HP, 84 HP. Wow, that was kind of a crap. Oh, that's right. That card was a 15% reduction in quality. Oh, the 15th was the first day. That's today! You don't need to be noticed. I can talk to myself. Oh. Get a poke, then I can see you again. Well, a poke, I probably gotta get 2 pokes. Whole Johnson & Johnson thing, if they're not giving it out, I can't get it. Alright, let's see. Spiders? Do I want to put down spiders yet? No. The spiders just spawn too freaking fast. But maybe when I do get spiders, I would put them over... Where would I put it? Here. It would have to go here. But I also have to have the blood grow first. Blood grow there, spiders there. Okay. We can watch Mizuno playing the hell out of Beat Saber. Yeah! Record some of that. Get some video of it. That'll be Mizuno's clip that goes viral. And my wheat field now. Alright, now is where things get really interesting. So, the wheat fields spawn a skeleton every 4 days. This spawns a wolf every 2 days. The spider's cocoon spawns a spider every day. But the blood grove also helps. Oh, thanks. Since he enjoyed it so much last time. Yes, I was there. I saw how much he enjoyed it. There. Walk there. Mountain there. Another mountain there. Oh, it gave me a good piece of gear. I should equip that. 6 to 8. Magic damage, crit, counter. Now we're gonna get a ton of gear. Yay. Alright, start with amulets. No, and no. Well, evasion. Yes, I want the evasion. Boots, do I have any special boots? No. Armor, no special armor. So we'll go with this one. It's the highest numbers. Okay, no special boots, but this one gives me plus 2% evasion. Weapons. I want to replace the Gladius, which is a 6 to 10. Ooh, that's a 12 to 18. That's a 6 to 8 with attack speed. But that other one's better. So we'll replace this. And continue on our way. Our merry little way. And I want the second village to go... I can place it now, because I already have one there. Now this spawns a bandit every day. I might have to just smash it down with the Oblivion card. Oh, I got 2 guys now. Plus you stocked up on shitty alcohol, not much mind you. You still have standards, but enough to be amused. Ah. I don't know if you know that, like, let's see, when did I... So I think I went drinking with my former roommate, Bane Falcon. And by went drinking, I mean we were drinking at the house with his buddy. And I got really sick. I've got the sickest I've ever gotten sick drinking. And so I really haven't had much to drink since then. That was in October. I'm not sure if it was before or after. I think it must have been after we had our evening hanging out and drinking and stuff like that. Because I got really sick. I've never been so sick before from drinking. It was insane. I don't know if I can promise another night like that because I've been very cautious with my drinking. Mizuno seemed to see me drink the most so far, and that was on New Year's. It was like a mixed drink and a shot, and that was it. A little bit traumatizing. Alright, where's my character? My character's there. Stupid. Oh, bandit every 2 days. Okay. That's not so bad. I thought it was every... Look, we got a little scarecrow down there. And... there we go. That's a nice spot. Scarecrow! What? We had Among Us the other night where you showed off your Kraken glow? I mean, like, drank more than one drink. That was it. That was the only thing I had. I put 1 shot in my drink at that point. I said I've been very careful what I'm drinking. It doesn't mean I haven't been drinking at all. It just means it's been like 1 drink a night. New Year's I had 2 drinks. And so there was that. I've also had a alcoholic seltzer since then. But again, very little to drink. Because... yeah. Ouchies. So sick. No more gear. Be getting gear when I head up here. I suppose I could put down another grove. All the things. Okay. Let's start with boots. Counter 11%. Evasion 4%. No, I want to stick with the higher evasion. Unless it's like evasion on top of evasion, I'm not interested. Alright, so that gives me magic ace PHP. So that's 40 plus 7 evasion. Not evasion. So damage 16 to 24. Defensive. Let's replace this guy first. He doesn't have any. The other one's 12 to 18. This is 14 to 20. Oof, well, I don't intend to get you wrecked, but the party also isn't gonna stop. I found I'm pretty good at maintaining that medium for people. Yeah, we actually had a pretty good time. Notice I'm partially off camera too. I lean back. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to switch these cameras out. Not quite doing what I expected it to do. Ooh, the hair back. Lots of hair. Also, for a $5,000 individual donation, I will shave my head. Not donation to me, donation to St. Jude. I don't have any reason to try and turn things in, so we're not gonna stop. Oh, it's a mimic. And that's a regular chest. And this is a special boss slime. Mini boss slime. And it. Ooh, new beads. They don't have evasion. They are a lot better. Alright, now we're getting to the point where we're getting a lot of things spawning there. Kinda hoping I get another beacon. Walk a little faster. I'm getting to the point where I'm also going to want to go down to 1x speed. We're walking double speed around the track right now. Ooh, shoe nails. See? We're not going to go around the track again. Keep it. 5% evasion attack counter. And because we got the shoe nails, we're gonna end this. Well, actually no, first we're gonna finish up the treasury. And then we're gonna put down all these things, because these do give us some resources. I don't think the wheat field's gonna give me anything, I don't think the grove's gonna give me anything. And what should I obliviate? This. Didn't give me. They're all done for now. Great. Hey, I want to keep the special stuff. That's where we're at right now. You'll have to be back later. You're in the kitchen with the Twitch connection will just not stabilize. Oh, that sucks. But thanks for hanging around, Mizuno. So, attackers receive 1 damage after every hit. Ooh, that's defense. Oops. Nails. Ah, that's a 2. Alright, so this is the camp supply. Smelter, smithy, farm, hut. Refuge, kitchen. Fire. Herbalist hut, cemetery. Watchtower, intel center, supply depot. Doesn't look like I can level it up. How do I open up those slots in my depot? Here we go. I can level other things up. Upgrade building. Am I missing things to upgrade it? Is that what's going on? Into a memory fragment can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Oh, okay, it tells me what I need. Alright, so let's check out here. What do I need to upgrade? Get another item. Okay, so upgrading each of these upgrades a supply depot. Awesome. Alright. Yeah. I don't really have the necessary. Let's roll. Herbalist hut. This one that I'm having trouble getting. Yeah, see, I have all the pieces except that last one. Gymnasium. Yeah, this requires a lot of stuff I've done. Supply depot, intel center. Not build anything else. What was I looking to build? Yeah, I think I need to buckle down and the second mud hut? I can. What does building a second mud hut do for me? Houses only one person. Every resident brings you closer to victory. Build more houses. I think I'll wait on that. Because I still need those resources for other things. Actually, I need to take a break. So I'll see you guys all in a minute. we're back. Touched the lipstick, made it brighter, made it more even. $15 donation, and you can change the color. Black, blue, which looks terrible. A different shade of purple. Bright red. Some cool options. Actually, I think I have 2 blacks and I have 3 purples. Yes. 2 blacks, 3 purples. Alright, we built what we could. Now I need to suck it up and try to fight 4 guys at a time. Which means spider cubes. I don't like spiders. Doesn't matter where the arsenal part goes, right? Can't do spider camps right away. Because then by the time I get to it and it actually spawns. Ooh, I could. Okay, there is a way to do this tactically? Tactically, not tactical. Tactically. Ah, but I missed it. Okay. Okay. I mentally didn't quite do it at the right time. I want to... Could have done the other way, too. But wouldn't I want to put the spiders in the grove instead? And wood. We're gonna wait for that. We'll make that work. Fireball! I would say this is actually pretty chill. It does require some like tactical thinking. I find it really enjoyable. I've been playing it during lunch breaks. I've been playing it even when I'm off stream. I think I only opened up Minecraft because I knew I had some stuff that's like automatically being generated, and it was gonna fill up the stuff, so I didn't want to lose some things in Minecraft. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I would like to actually finish it. I'm very bad at finishing games. Really good at starting them, not great at finishing. So I would actually like to finish it. Let's do this here. Yes, there. You normally think, okay, I may look more seriously at this one then. Yeah, and like the game can go as slow or as you want it to. It's very tactful. Allows for a lot of that planning. Alright, so I've paused it essentially right now so I can look at the gear I just got. Max HP, crit damage. Oh no! I started with the... Wait. HP? HP. Okay, no magic HP. I don't remember what character I am right now. Oh, I am the rogue. Okay, I'm the rogue. I don't know why the rogue has HP gear. Or magic HP gear. Counter and crit damage. I'd rather counter. It looks like I only have one other weapon. Can't even... We'll just... add another weapon. Goes back to lurking. Well, thanks for being around. Thanks for the lurk. Alright, so a lot of HP, or not so much HTP and defense. So the defense is 3% evasion. Wait, oh, I had this one. Boots 2%, 2%, 3%. Oh wait, and this is evasion 3% and attack speed. I was looking at the... Alright. Onwards. Hoping to get a blood growth. Really hoping for a blood growth. Like, really, now dropping from this guy would be awesome. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Yes! Ask and you shall receive? That was really cool. Spaceship! Oh, is it highlight? Did I spell that wrong? Oh, the thing was highlight. I'm actually looking to clip the thing that just happened. I don't know what the command is. It's a... Oh wait, maybe it's... Why did that not enter? Unrecognized command. The other one I used? Marker? Alright. There we go. Marker. That was the question. Alright. What spaceships are you playing? You should probably get to sleep. I mean, only if, you know, you can actually sleep. Yes. Going excellent. Put the other grow up here. Probably here. Or here. We'll put it there. Just looking at Lego spaceships. Nice. Alright, so now I have 2 spiders on that square over there. Before we go any further, I'm gonna put down some spiders. On those 3. Give me some more HP. So, myself some. Yeah, we'll leave that way. Alright, time to switch out gear. Six to 8. 6 to 8 plus 9 to 13. It almost doesn't matter because both of these are better than what I'm currently holding. Don't need to think about it. 5? Asian 5. 5. 5. Got like nothing special. A little disappointing. But that's the trade-off for having an extra slot. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, it's my crossbowman. Yeah, he's helping. Sweet. Yay, a treasury. Awesome. Ooh, okay. I was waiting for this to be put down. Oops, I did not want to put that there, but that's fine. Ooh, awesome. That gave me some really good gear. Alright, so 8 to 12. Evasion and crits. I'm gonna replace the Dirk. Defense and crit. Not evasion. And I got a cute little kitty sitting next to me. Alright, so now I have 3 spiders on that square. I have no village. need to put another grove down here on my next pass. Maybe over here. Alright guys, 3 spiders. Ooh, another blood grove. Excellent. Hooray! Alright. Blood. So we have grove. And then blood grove here. Go with it. Kinda hoping for another beacon. Monsters are spawning pretty quickly, it feels like. Actually, a beacon. I don't have a beacon at all right now. I knew that was coming. I don't even have Oblivion cards. But now here we go, and we get a huge boost. Yes. And a chance at Harpies. So I have Gargoyles coming from here, and I'm gonna have Harpies coming. Yeah, there. Oh, and then the Goblins come every day. Alright, so Beacon. Definitely we're gonna faster this down here. I feel like I may have possibly put too many things down that I can't quite handle. So that has counter. Magic damage. Crit chance, and that has crit damage and crit chance. Please. Now for weapons. 13 to 19. 10 to 14. 13 to 19. Same. But these offer more. Lastly, or next, the armor doesn't really offer anything extra. So evasion 4%. Crit damage. Chance plus 11. Good. X speed. Here we go. Let's see how this next round goes. See, we're not quite at 10 full resources yet, and I have no specials, so I don't think I'd be terribly upset if I died this, you know, if I ended up dying this round. I mean, it still sucks that you only get, like, 30% of what you expected. But I didn't even meet my own personal numbers. It's a lot of dudes, though. It's getting scary. And I don't have... I haven't picked up an Oblivion card, I haven't picked up a Village card, like... Smoke Tamp. See, I already have Smoke Tamp, so I'm not super worried about that. Like, losing it. I'm not worried about losing it. I have 2 Smoke Tamps, honestly. But now I'm at 10 resources. Alright. So the village needs to go right there. Oh! And it got rid of the monsters! That was not the intent! Well... I mean, that helps. And now I'm gonna be able to get healed going through there. I mean, that's sort of... It wasn't the intent to get rid of the monsters, but... I live to fight another day. What a battlefield, huh? Harpy. Boss Harpy. And I haven't gotten any traits yet. Oh my gosh, deal damage to it. Jeez. Thank you. So much evasion. Alright. Oh, we got a beacon. Second beacon. Yes, this would be a great spot. Third beacon needs to go. If we get a third. Right. All the gear. Alright, so we have special beads. Magic HP. See, I don't use magic, so it's not even, that's not, I'm not interested in that. 12% evasion. Yes. I think, wait, hold on, 16% evasion. Yeah, I can't turn that. But the weapons here, 20 to 30. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Sometimes sheer numbers just are gonna have to win out. Alright. Meadow. You know, if I make it around one more time, like, this is gonna be a good resource run. Fighting against 3 more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. After losing 20% of max HP, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. Probably smoke screen, because I do want to live. What just happened? Okay, I did choose it. It was just... It changed the music all at the same time. Felt like I did something wrong. Ah, yes, beacon number 3, as we have quested. Hence. That gives me 4 fast squares. This gives me 1, 2, 5 faster. Oh, look, we have 4 dudes on that tile. It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. I am nervous. Should we have these flowering meadows? I don't like watching my health go down so fast. Alright. Here we go. Good thing his evasion is so high. Because... yeah. Ooh, I've already used 2 health potions. Okay, let's just pause for a second and say, holy cow, that was awesome. Craft fragment, orb of crafts. I'm trying to see if I got the piece I needed. Shapeless, masterful orb of unity. I don't know if I got the piece I was looking for. I don't think so. I don't think it's the craft fragment. Shoot. Well. Go ahead and obliviate the goblin camp. And put down more mountains. And rocks. So I expect another goblin camp to pop up. We'll just obliviate that. Put down that guy. Another wheat field. Makes us heal more. Made you decide to apply at the first job you ever had? All of my friends were working. It was a movie. That was the reason. Sweet. Alright, damage. 10 to 16. Magic damage. Evasion bonus. I'm an evasion 20. I've already kind of switched out some of the evasion gear, but that's pretty much what's saving my butt right now. Good news is there's not many tiles with more than one guy on it. Ooh, a village. But if I put down a village, I'm gonna get abandoned. You know what? That's okay. I'm just hoping for some better gear when I pass through the campsite. Oh my goodness. I want some wheat fields to fill up more when I pass through there. I'm getting a little nervous. For my health. Alright, beacon. You know, it almost doesn't matter if there's a beacon over there because there's all that stuff that could stop it anyway. Over here is probably the better choice. There's nothing there. Stop him. Let's go ahead and put down some meadows. And come on. Alright, so we healed a bit. We got a quest. The quest is for the flesh golem over there. But I think we're actually stopping after this round and saving our resources. So, or this loop. Go back to the camp. Wait, so does my magic HP actually count as a shield first? Is that what I'm noticing? Because that would be some... That's the case. Alright, so we're gonna put everything else down here. We do get... stuff like that. Meadows definitely gives us resources. Spider cocoon, not so much. And that's all we can do. There we are. All of that glorious gear. And we're gonna run home safely. Not interested in that baked ham though. I'm looking. Won't tell me how to get the things if I don't already. That's with encyclopedia. We do have new stuff. Tell me about. Oh, the arsenal. Creates an additional item slot, lowers item quality by 15%. Garlic. Sturdy stool. 2 nails. Okay. Old painting. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so if I go to the craft section, go ahead and craft Farmer's Scythe. 5% chance to receive 1 ration while passing through a wheat field. 3% of damage becomes damage. See, that's really useful. That is so good. Oh, but I'm running out of whatever that is. So that is the Metamorphosis, which is these guys, these noticeable change. Oh, I need 20 of them. Let's go ahead and go to our supply and see what we can rearrange here. It's the Farmer's Scythe. So we're gonna get rat rolls. I need to unlock some of the other things, upgrade them. And you know what? I shouldn't have made the tool because I needed the... Oh no. Okay, well that. Not everything can be upgraded. Just need those things. Herbalist hut. Yeah, I need the ones where I get the pieces from fighting 4 or more. I don't know what this is. Smithy, I need 40. Oof. Yeah, I just need to work on getting 4 guys on a tile and farming those bits. That is... I think that's the new goal. Oops. Continue. Expedition. 4 guys on a tile. So I have to put it near the road, apparently. Stick it by the camp, that just seems to make sense to me. I'll just let it kind of play by itself for a little bit. Unless I get a really awesome, unless I get card or gear that I can still use. Go ahead, we'll put down a grove. So I'm looking for a village card, a bloody grove. Put down the spiders a little later when I'm a little stronger. A treasury card. Definitely could use a treasury card. Battlefield works for me. Alright, new gear! So that's 25, 48, 25. That's all I have for amulets. Let's go with chest piece. 155. Crit damage. 155. Boots. Counter and crit. Sounds good to me. Then weapon. I guess I only have one other weapon there. They have the specific cards I'm looking for. And put some of the down so I don't lose them. Rock the mountain. Yeah, it just kind of depends on the luck of the draw. Nice meadow. Oh. I am hoping for a treasury card. I have 3 things to put around treasury right now. I was hoping for a village card. Bloody Grove. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm going to be starting these. I don't get those till later in the game. And I've done a couple extra loops. Right, there's that village. Excellent. Okay, so we have some more gear. Ooh, we got the nice... Alright, beads, 48. 73, 48. And weapon, 6 to 10. We already have a 6. 6 to 8 plus crit chance. And none of these guys have evasion. He does. Counter and crit damage is kind of nice though. But I feel like we might be able to get better boots. Still hoping for a treasury. And once day turns over, I'll put down a wheat field. Alright, so wheat field. I'll wait 2 more days. Put down the next weekend. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 7 the most I'm gonna get out of this? Ooh, that's 7, but that's all nice and a nice stretch, so we'll head. What's your favorite word? Alright, so we have a second village. Couple oblivions, meadows. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put down some here because I definitely don't want to lose those. Still waiting on a Bloody Grove treasury. There's the Grove. There before I forget. I don't want to put the spiders down. Not quite yet. I had 1 day pass for it. About to hit the second day. Hopefully I don't forget. Alright, so 13, 19, defensive. 12 to 8. So the gladius. Damage to all. So it lowers my max hit. I think we need to go with the 10%. 10% evasion. There's our treasury. Ooh, so it's gonna be tricky the way I've already laid this out. I do want those 3 to all be rock. How that goes. And I'm here. Spider down around here. wait till the next day rolls around. Nope. No, we'll put it down now because I do want to fight a spider this time around. And I just realized that was not the greatest spot. Hello there. Bro. Just thought that through. Village goes here. Let's go here. That's going to spawn Bandit King. Right where I want Bloodgrove to be. Just keep on our merry little way. New quest to kill the one spider there. And that's just fine. I'm glad there's only one spider for now. Especially because I made a mistake in some of my placement. There we go. Okay, it's time to rotate out some gear again. Magic damage of 4. 12 to 18. I feel like the 12 to 18 alone justifies that. Alright, so now the beads. 87. Damage on defense. I don't really know what the magic HP is. I think it adds like an extra shield, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so we have 4, that gives me damage 12. Drop 4 HP there. Oh. Quest complete. Huzzah! Oh, you know, I never did put that second one down. So he just spawned, right? So we'll go through 2 days and try and put down the next one. Release. I say try because I'm assuming I'm forgetting it. Alright, so it's the end of day 1. I'm probably going to forget. I'm probably going to need to be healed, so we'll just put it down now. Alright. Oh. Another treasury coming. Evasion and crit and magic HP. We'll switch that out once we're out of battle. I didn't want to screw with the stats that were already in play. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work out or not. Alright, we've got another grove. Suppose we could put that down here. Yeah, the board. Don't remember the village though. Ah, that's right. A goblin. Once when every day. Yeah. He's not in a good spot. Nice. New gear time. Anything else give? Ooh, but that's like double the amount of magic HP. That works the way I'm thinking it does. HP. Evasion boost. Yes, please. 12% evasion. That's where we're at. The gear. There. Let's make this interesting and put the grove near chests. Alright, so we've just hit 10 resources. The goal is to stay alive the rest of this loop. Alright, old scars. Max HP for each received trophy. Ooh, Tallow the Forest. Yes! Love having that guy spawn. Ooh, blood. I kind of wish I put that up here now. I could have put the blood grove there and... The effects of the blood grove stack? Doesn't say. So I'm guessing if it doesn't say, it doesn't stack. Because it does specifically say for some of the other things that it does. Yeah, having the little guy spawn with me 75% of the time is very useful. Ooh, a Skinner's knife. Okay, I already have one of those. I wonder if I could break it down into other pieces. Would that be useful? I could put the flicker here. I think that's what I wanted to do. So I got rid of the bandit cane. Nice. Yeah, there's no blood grove near here, so I still need a blood grove, and I'll get that. Alright, let's finish up the treasury. Ooh, all the resources. We'll finish up a second trip. Thing is, if I don't make it, I'll still get 30% of whatever I currently have. So, might as well have a lot of things. What do these boots do? 6%, counter crit, 14 to 22. Alright, so we're gonna replace that pole arm. Armor, max HP and crit damage, but it doesn't have evasion. Where am I? Oh, I'm way over there. I thought I was still in the first village. I'm in the second one. Alright, pause it. We're over here. What I'm confused about is why the blood grove didn't activate on the Harpy, and unless it was that fight was right here on this other file. Which is possible. Definitely. It's our goal right now. To get to camp. 'Cause we have the skinny knife and something else. I missed what that second thing is. Ooh, Mag Jeweler's Lens. Rare item by two. Yeah, see, I want to keep that. And we're going to go ahead and go home safe and sound. All the stuff. I don't think there's anything I can level up. I will keep checking. Oh. Oh. Look at that orb. I need to stop being a freak. Yeah, all of them require that or I build another farm. I don't want to. I have one of 4 watchtowers. I could build another watchtower. I really want the library. I mean, if I can get to the forest, that's... The supply? Okay, so it does tell me my active effects. And all in a list, that's nice. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying to make this thing happen with the shards that I'm too afraid to get. My phone is telling me it's time to go. I should probably listen to it. It's a special sleep app. The sleep app, I set the time for when I want to wake up, and then it works backwards on when I should probably go. So the beacon actually is somewhat counterintuitive to getting more things to spawn on targets. A bit counterintuitive to that. But it does allow me to level up faster, to level up my gear faster. So there's... So... That seems like a no-brainer. And boots... 6%, 3%, 6%. I like the way those ones look. 8 to 12, 7 to 11. And so that's all of our gear upgraded. Yeah, I haven't decided if I actually want to put the arsenal down or not. I sort of like the stats that I'm getting on the gear without it. So I might remove it from my deck instead. Kind of seeing how I feel about it. Alright, so we've got groves. Put that here. Village is gonna go there. And when I get a village. Now I get a chance for gargoyles. But gargoyles are pretty easy, so I'm okay with that. And I'll wait till the next day passes and I'll put. There we are. I don't know what my microphone's picking up, but I just said, there we are. Alright. Oh, I did not want to do that. This again. Yeah, that was not what I wanted to do. Evasion 4% damage. I'll at least keep that for now. See what happens when I pass through. Only thing worth looking at is this. Attack speed. And crit damage chance. I have a 21% chance to do 160 damage. Alright, 10 to 16, or 8 to 12. Alright. Gotta replace them in the right order here. Can't just swap them around. Places them. And now we're waiting for a bunch of mountain and rock cards. No, I forgot to put down. Okay. Not great, but it's okay. I don't think I have beacons down, but I feel like the character's moving very fast. Did I have beacons? Oh, I do. I have 2 beacons. What am I thinking? Alright, so I have my mountains. Here's the gargoyle. Where do you want to go on your next vacation? Yeah, basically anywhere. Sweet. Alright, so mountain. And we go all the way down. Oh, jeez. Sweet. I have my archer helping me out here. Okay. I'll put this down because it's been 2 days, I believe. I can space things out a little. Don't want to put down another village yet. I've done the wheat fields as I could. Oh, but I have this guy to worry about. Gear. Alright. Yeah, okay, so I have vanilla type weapons here. So the 8 to 12. Right. Your special blade. Damage to all. Versus crit chance. I mean, I want both. But we're gonna stay with what we got there. Is just by having the card out without even placing it mean that I got lower quality gear? Because I feel like that's current. Kind of stinks. Oh. Ooh, look, we got one. Well, we got the second village. We got a spear. So this gladius. Fantastic. Ah, mountain. Alright, we're looking for that bloody grove. Really just looking for that bloody grove. Battlefield is nice. Not quite the bloody grove. I'm getting a little lax with what I'm putting down. Alright, so over here. I'm being somewhat tactical, but not extremely tactical. I'm getting a little impatient. Not bored, I'm impatient. Not getting the card I wanted. So my strategy is really playing out. Okay, hopefully we got better gear now. Magic 10. Asian 15. Yeah, I can't say no to this. That's absolutely cannot say no. Damage to all. Magic damage 4. I think damage to all. Full arm's not actually better. Evasion 10 though. Crit 23. No, because my crit chance is really low. Still don't have a blood grove, and I have like 4 groves on the field. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 groves on the field. No blood grove. 2 battlefields. Ooh, level up. Alright. What can we get? 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Awakened fragment. 2% chance. I'll take that 2% chance. Yes, please. Fountain. Here I go, unleashing a whole lot of hell on myself. Alright, this next round we'll complete the loop and we will stop off at camp and turn everything in. Got a lot of wheat fields. Alright, 3 dudes. Still no blood groves. Who? Got 1 goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I really want to put 2 more mountain cards down because otherwise I get another goblin. Ooh, goblin. I do have Obliviate cards. I could get rid of them. Yay, last quest completed. Obliviate. And the treasury. Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough. Nope, I'm not going to. What I'm gonna do, since this is my last round, I'm gonna make sure I get healed. Hopefully, nice. Alright. Can you get any resource cards out of that? Kind of frustrating. Like, nothing of that. I didn't have special resource cards. But we have 15 of the resources. Nah, let's go around one more time. Yeah, we have to go around another time. $13 to 19 damage encountered.
Rainbow!
Oh my goodness, hey Pheasant! And Bizuno's back. Awesome. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm doing one last loop. I just passed my campfire. Doing last one. You know, trying to survive. So. Not sure why. Because it's actually saying rainbow. But yeah, I need to get back and play the thing that has the potato. Oh, it's Ghost! Oh, and I do more resource cards. Oh, I didn't finish going through the rest of the gear. You'd like to see this potato someday. I know, I mean, we saw it months ago. How big of a... 2. I've gotten a ghost, and ghost of a ghost. That's as far as I got. And that was the very first time I ever got a ghost, so I actually thought it was the blood clot that did it. I thought it changed just because of that item. Alright, evasion bonus plus 12%. Yes, please. My guy's getting a little low on health. Like, I just started the loop. Alright, so 6. 8%. Oh, crit damage plus 54. My crit chance is at 10. 10% evasion, attack speed, damage. No, I just replace that. Well, hopefully the Hopefully when I complete a quest in town, I get good, It's just a random chance. But, like, how random? What percentage of random? Alright. Beacons. Do want to get around quickly. Gives me 3 squares, because this is gonna be my last loop. Give me 4 squares. But stuff will probably spawn. I probably weren't, but this is probably not good stuff. On empty tiles. Go fast on empty tiles. I think I'm gonna need to reiterate the camp up here. Rock. And I don't want to place another grove. Oh no! Well, crap. Oh, pitiful remains. I don't think I've ever kept any of those. Oh man, I only have one. A whole orb of metamorphosis? Oh. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. It's time for bed. Rennie! I'm so sorry! What are you doing on this late? Yeah, I know. I need to be going to bed. I wanted to finish my loops in Loop Hero. So you can't really save in between them. You have to decide when you're going to finish. In this case, I died, so we're done. The loop. Yeah. Well, we got our first dono for St. Jude today. I think it's up there in that corner. I'm a little sleepy, honestly. And, supposedly it's a 20% chance to spawn as long as the enemy has a soul. If it doesn't have a soul, it can't turn. Makes sense. Loop the loop. There you go. So, yeah. Half an hour late. My phone kind of went off and gave me a notification saying I should go to bed. It's probably right. I have 3 items in my Steam inventory. I'm guessing they're all Loop Hero things. That have hard work from Loop Hero and Miracle of Science. Okay. And actually I have 2 versions of hard work, so I could sell one. Oh, I actually have 2 of these from Moon Hunters as well. What should I sell for? Cents! They literally sold for pennies. I don't understand the loot cards on Steam. But I sell them and occasionally have like 5 cents in my Steam wallet. Or I sell my duplicates. You just need to finish the loop clearly, yes. So yeah, sleepy. Hello. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. How do I want to search? We'll search by St. Jude first. St. Jude. I don't know why it doesn't show me tags first. Is K-Hook on right now? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, she is. Holy cow. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid. It's K-Hook, previously known as K-Hook Creations. That's awesome. You had a gym session with someone. We sung the last few chords. Actually, pretty awesome. Oh man, that song like brings me to tears. Like it put tears to my eyes. Um, Even when I hadn't seen the movie yet, but I'd only heard the song. It made me cry. I had a cassette tape of Kenny Loggins, and that was the first song on the tape. Was the last year. Kenny Loggins, and it had very pretty cover art. Kenny Loggins, Last Unicorn. Let me find the cover art. Cassette tape. Was this? Maybe it was a CD. But I kind of think it was a cassette. Copy image link. Open image in the chat. Alright, so this was the... I thought it was a cassette, maybe it was just tape, so this is the picture. But yeah. Played that song a lot. Loved it. Very gorgeous. And I do need to head to bed. But really, I'll be up and about for a bit if you want to chat somewhere. Well, no, I won't. I don't know if I'll be up and about. I'm gonna go tell someone. But I'll read messages in the morning. Hey, it's Friday! Tomorrow's Friday. It means the weekend. It means do other things than working. Excellent. Alright, guys. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Percent Girl! Hi, how's it going? Oh, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Long time no see. 5. I'm actually crocheting a crochet crown for my crochet championship win. 2-time winner. How is your stream? Oh, weird. That is weird. Thank you. Yeah, it was a super fun event. Super fun event. Always happy to be a part of it. Oh, you play games? Nice. How do you like Loop Hero? Excuse me. Skip next 2. 3. Should be easier to do this one because I'm going to line them up. Gotta go fast. I only have like 30 minutes to finish this. So if I stream tomorrow, I'll make the other crowns. And we'll figure out which ones I'm going to keep. Oops, I did too many single crochets in that one. Whatever. Got a grindy part. Ooh, that's tough. It's always hard to work through those parts. Is that the part you were trying to get through on stream just now? Sometimes it helps like go through grindy stuff on stream so that way it doesn't feel like you're by yourself doing it. Search that. Yes, actually, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I want it to be like really stiff, you know.